Hey, welcome to MecKidz. I'm Gabby, and today...
Hello, and welcome to Easter and MecKidz. Thank you for responding to my signal. You're receiving this message because our sources say that you are a talented and brilliant child with an interest in the events that happened on the first Easter Sunday. This is a challenging mission, so your identity must be protected at all costs. Your first assignment is to create a secret code name that you will use for the remainder of the mission. Get to it. Well done, agents. It's time to begin your mission. A man named Jesus, who said he was God's son, died on a cross. After he died, they took his body and put it in a grave called a tomb, and rolled a huge rock in front of it and sealed it off. He was there for 3 days, but now his body is not in the grave. Some people are saying he rose from the dead. Others that his body was stolen and that he really didn't rise from the dead. I need you to get to the bottom of this and find out the truth. I will connect you with 2 of my top-notch officers already examining the case. They will be your guides throughout the investigation. Good luck and Godspeed, agents.
What is your name?
Quintus.
And what's your profession?
I'm a Roman soldier.
And where were you Sunday morning?
Megan! Why are you yelling at him?
You know, good cop, bad cop.
But he's cooperating.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. So, where were you Sunday morning?
Guarding the tomb.
Of Jesus?
Yeah.
And were you alone?
And don't lie to us.
Megan!
Sorry.
No, I wasn't alone. There was a whole guard, 16 of us.
16 Roman soldiers and you lost the body of Jesus?
We didn't lose the body of Jesus. We were there to make sure nobody came in or out. And then, all of a sudden, the ground started shaking. An earthquake happened. An angel appeared. It was bright and shiny and just intense. I mean, it really freaked us out, and we may have fainted.
All 16 of you?
Yeah.
Is it possible that the followers of Jesus beat you up, knocked you out, rolled away the stone, and then took the body of Jesus?
Excuse me. Hey. What is so funny?
I mean, Jesus had like 12 followers, and most of them were fishermen or tax collectors.
So what you're saying is that they couldn't beat you up?
12 fishermen taking on 16 highly trained soldiers, heavily armed, not a chance.
You're pretty confident for a guy who just lost the body of Jesus. Are you sure you didn't, I don't know, maybe fall asleep and make up this whole story about the angel?
16 highly trained soldiers fall asleep, not a chance. If that happened, we'd be... Look, I'm not sure if anyone's gonna believe this story, but it's what happened.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Now get out of here.
Megan!
I'm sorry. I just really wanted to play the role of the bad cop. Sorry.
Listen. His story checks out with what the other 15 already said.
And a story as ridiculous as this one might not be able to be made up.
It's not ridiculous, it's true!
Hey, I'm the one asking questions.
Megan.
Oh, hi. Hey, Director Lou said you would be joining us.
We just cross-examined the guards at Jesus' tomb, and they all said the same thing.
Yes, okay, they said they were guarding the tomb when the angel appeared. Then the ground shook, the angel rolled the stone away from the tomb, and then, they fainted.
It looks like we have one of 3 options. 1, all 16 fell asleep and didn't wake up when the stone was rolled away from the tomb.
Yeah, but with this sound of the stone rolling away, and none of them woke up?
Or we have option 2. The 12 followers of Jesus took on 16 highly trained and heavily armed professional soldiers, knocked them all out, and then stole the body.
Or option 3, there really was an angel and an earthquake just like they all said. After all, this story is so crazy. It just might be true.
Tell you what, we'll send you some other documents, analyze them, and come up with your own conclusion while we get our next witness. Don't worry, this will only take a few minutes.
I doubt that.
Would you like some water before we begin?
I doubt it.
That doesn't even make any sense.
I doubt that.
Okay. Okay. What's your name?
Thomas.
Ha! More like doubting Thomas.
Megan. Control yourself.
Okay, fine. I'm fine. I can control myself.
Doubt that.
Is there anything you don't doubt?
Yes.
And what is that?
I am 110% sure that Jesus did rise from the dead, just as he said.
I doubt it.
So did I, but then I saw him.
Wait. You actually saw Jesus?
Yes. A few days after Jesus was killed on the cross, some of my friends, the other disciples, started saying that they had seen Jesus and that he was alive, just as he said he would be. But I doubted it.
Okay, well, I would doubt that too. I mean, people don't just die and then rise from the dead.
Exactly. And so I told them, no, I'm going to have to see Jesus in front of me, feel his hands and his feet where the nails went through before I would believe that he had risen from the dead.
So? Then what happened?
I saw him. He came to me. And he said, Thomas, feel my hands, my feet. Stop doubting and believe.
What?
I felt where the nails went through his arms. I felt his side where they stabbed him through the heart with a spear. This was no look-alike. This was Jesus. Jesus is alive. He rose from the dead, just as he said he would.
How sure are you that you actually saw Jesus?
So sure. I would be willing to die for it.
Wow. You must be pretty sure then. Thanks, Thomas.
Okay, Thomas, he's not the only one. We have over 500 people who've all said the same thing. We even have those other disciples. We've got Matthew and James and Jude and Andrew and some other dude, I can't remember his name.
And all their stories check out?
Yes. They all say that they're so sure that they saw Jesus alive that they would rather die than say it wasn't him.
Wow. That's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Listen, we have a lot of eyewitnesses to cross-examine. So, we'll send you some evidence, you'll examine it, and then come meet us back here.
Hey, you think if we solve this case, maybe we could get a bigger desk?
I hope so. Great, you're back.
Okay, so we just got these pictures of Jesus' tomb. So come on, let's check these out.
There's the outside of the tomb. Stone is rolled away. There's the inside. Yep, definitely empty.
Okay, but are we sure this is actually Jesus' tomb? I mean, maybe the disciples went to the wrong tomb.
Not a chance. And even if it was, the Roman soldiers would have just showed them the right tomb when the disciples were talking about Jesus being alive.
Okay, but people don't rise from the dead, so maybe he fainted.
Yeah, you don't know much about crucifixion, do you?
No.
Well, let's just say Jesus would not have survived. Jesus was whipped, beaten, nailed to the cross, and stabbed through the heart. And then a medical professional declared him dead.
Okay, point made. So he definitely died. But 3 days later, the tomb was empty, and people don't just rise from the dead.
Look, we have one more piece of evidence that we have to look through. The eyewitness accounts in the Bible. Oh, you. Yes, you. Look up one of the 4 eyewitness accounts of the resurrection of Jesus, and we'll compile all of the evidence we have uncovered. Okay, agents, here's the evidence we have found so far.
So Jesus definitely died.
His body was guarded by Roman soldiers who said an angel appeared and moved the stone. But there was no way the disciples of Jesus could have gotten past the soldiers to steal the body.
Okay, and we've got Thomas and more than 500 other people who claimed they saw Jesus alive. Many even died for saying it.
The tomb was definitely empty. The evidence is strong. Jesus.
Wait. But people don't die and then rise from the dead.
But what if Jesus wasn't just a person? What if he was the Son of God, like he said?
Let's just send all the evidence to Director Lou, and then he can decide what happened here.
Congratulations, agents. I reviewed the evidence you submitted, and it's clear, based on your investigation, that Jesus did, in fact, rise from the dead, just as he said. It's true, all of it. Congratulations on a job well done. I now leave you with a decision. Since Jesus did rise from the dead, proving he is God in human form, will you choose to follow him? That choice is yours and yours alone. I pray you make the right decision. This is Director Lou signing off. Happy Easter.
Your Easter party. See you next week.
Broken heart, you picked me up, now I'm set apart. From the ash I am born again, forever safe in the Savior's hands. You are more than my words can say. I'll follow you, Lord, for all my days. I'll fix my eyes, follow in your ways, forever free in unending grace. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, you higher. You love, never ending. You are light in us, nothing can take your place. You are all we need, your love has set us free. Darkest night, let your love be the shining light, breaking chains that were holding me. You sent your son down and set me free. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, you higher. You love, never ending. You are light in us, nothing can take your place. You are all we need, your Lord has set us free. You are light in us, nothing can take your place. You are all we need, your Lord has set us free. You are my freedom. We lift you higher, Your love, never